How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of ghost talk up in this piece in the form of their any session ale. That would be Sunsoak. Yeah, I forgot the name for a half second there. Yeah, I've had a couple Two Tree ghost talk beers, but since the pandemic, not really. But I was lucky enough to have Christian reach out to me, I should say. And he works at the brewery. These weren't sent by the brewery, but they're sent by him from his own personal stash, mind you. He said, hey, man, love to get you some of the beers. Here we are. It's like magic, man. It smells like frickin' Sunny D from a distance. Yeah. Cool labeling. I like it. Nondescript, nothing too crazy. I like their branding and styling and stuff. I can dig on it. And as far as this beer goes, it is right about a month and a half old, give or take. So we'll see what's what. But yeah, I mean, that looks the part of a big old hazy, but you're talking about a 4.3% session ale. Yeah, big, huge haze. Not much of a head on it, but kind of expected with these tinier beers. But she looks the part, man. Rich, thick, turbid. Let's get a nose. It smells exactly like Sunny Delight. Exactly, with a little bit of like pithiness. So it almost leans just a skosh more organic because it has that little pithy thing going on, which I kind of really dig. Nice sweetness to it, nothing over the top. It smells like it might finish a little bit dry. There's not much as far as bittering goes. I mean, this is just fruit juice session all the way. Let's see how she falls in the taste. Cheers. That's nice. It's not Sunny D by any stretch of the imagination. The nose leads you to believe that when you dive into it. It's actually like a mixture of OJ and grapefruit juice, undersweetened, freshly squeezed, super organic. So it's a cool kind of play back and forth. Not overly sweet by any stretch of imagination, but sweet enough to kind of get you through. It has this big, pulpy, kind of rindy, kind of pithiness to it, which is really fun. Nice, dense mouthfeel. It's not creamy, it's not soft, but it has this density to it that you usually don't see in a 4.3% beer. Listen, month and a half old, 4.3% hazy, that traveled in the mail, tasty. What more do you want? This drink's way above its weight class. It probably drinks more like a 6% beer than a 4.3% beer. In a perfect world, yeah, maybe a little bit softer in the mouthfeel, maybe a little bit sweeter in the taste, but we're talking about 4.3%. We can't be picky at that ABV, man. When you give me this level of OJ, this level of impact, and still maintain its kind of drinkability at that lower ABV, I'm not really going to complain, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I dig it. Super nice, super chuggable. I mean, I could drink a butt ton of these. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Different beer, but it reminds me a lot of Falconer from Zigmeister and the way it comes off. And that it's just like, a rich, I would assume, like a single hop. Either this is a single hop or a let's put all the hops in it kind of beer. Kind of bigger, hitting above its weight class kind of beer. And that's a very much positive because I love Falconer. It's one of my favorite kind of low ABV kind of hazy. So it reminds me of that, and that's a good thing. Yeah, tasty stuff. Thank you very much, Christian, for sending this off. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better lower ABV beers I've had as of late. Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, is it Mount Rushmore status? I don't know if it gets to there, but it wants to. And it's more so there's just so many great low ABV chuggers at this time. That's what keeps it out, as opposed to it just not being worthy of that kind of moniker or whatever you want to call it. Value and availability, no idea. Christian will let us know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like crushers, if you like chuggers, if you like hazies and you like them impactful, but you don't want to deal with that huge ABV, this is like the antithesis. Man, I can't believe I actually almost said that correctly. Of a lot of today's kind of big old hazies. Usually it's a 8% hazy drinking like a 4%, not a 4% drinking like a 6%. So if you dig those kind of beers, you'll dig this. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little hazy right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers.